Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Finding the Spirits Inside. My name is Diann. I'm on the journey to return to the spirits inside. The guide is my brother, Steve Henry. How are you, Steve?
I'm just great, sister. How are you?
I'm great, thanks.
Now, speaking to the, we call it a return to the spirits inside. Let me show you what that means. Let's say if it was me and you, we in this window right now. That's me and you. This is my spot inside of your heart. You know that, right?
Okay.
Anytime you ever heard a voice from this spot, who you think it's gonna be? If you're anybody else, I don't care who it is, you got to go away from this spot. You know that, right?
Okay.
Let me give you an example. Let's say if it was me and you and Frank, hypothetically. Okay, now, if me and you are here right, talking with me and you are at my spot inside of you right now, there's no one on the planet can see from this spot but you. Anyone see it, they see what you see. Just like the numbers, can't nobody see but what the person from the numbers brought to the planet. You know that, right?
Okay.
Nothing outside of them until you adopt the next doctrine. But anyway, so when Frank called me on the phone, me and you talking right now. Now I'm not talking to Frank. Now, Frank called me from his spot coming to me. Whenever we started talking the way it built up to, Frank always do it. He'll call me talking about what he gonna do one day and all the old timey things and how to how to well, I ain't gonna say that. Well, I'll put it this way: how to scam unsuspecting victims. But anyway, but that's all we ever talked about. Because I can't call him out in the world. The only reason I can call you because you got to come away from out there to be here because it's inside of you, right?
Okay.
Now, anybody now when me and Frank talking about that stuff, you hearing it, how it's gonna mean something to you?
Yeah.
See? Okay, now in that's why I'm saying when if I come to see you and here comes somebody else. Now, they come to me. What that do with me and you? We're on the inside right here, right now. I'm inside. Once you're inside, you can't go back outside. If you didn't come across from the line, which none of the rest of them done, been trying all my life. If you didn't cross the line, how could you be here? This is way more than what you think it is. And it ain't nothing, just like that, right? Okay, now, no one else can see this. But I just gave you something. So the gift, you just take it, right? You got to figure it out. Know what it's about? It's a gift, right? It's yours, right? Not only that, it's into the other world. This video, it's in the cloud. And it's going to always be there. And I keep telling you, we fell from the same tree. You know what I be saying? Whatever I find inside of me, you right next to me. And I heat rather for you to have the gas station when the people get the cars. Let me put it this way. Let's say if I had a whole bunch of cars, we'll give everybody a car, and there wasn't no gas stations. Now, what would them people think of me and you getting them a car and ain't no gas station? They'd be plotting to fuck us up, wouldn't they? But if we laid the gas stations first, they would say, look at that crazy shit. What's that? What's that? And then when they given the car, they don't remember none of that. They got gas everywhere, right?
Pretty much.
Okay, so what can change it? So when you put other words, everything had to start from the beginning. When they made the cars, they couldn't put them on the road until they got the gas stations hooked up. You know who they is? Spirits inside, all the things inside of you doing this. The inside of your skin is where all these things are. You can't be on the outside of your skin too. And inside. And the only way you can get inside, you got to open it up inside of your own heart. And you can't do it with yours. you got the biggest thing on the damn planet right now. And you don't even see a step. It's right here the whole time, right? The same thing was here the whole time, wasn't
it? Yeah.
It's been here since I was born. When I just started out going 85 million in 14, 85 million in 15, 85 million in 16, am I making them up?
No.
Was I holding on to them?
Nope.
So I can leave here and go there. It's just like that little cursor on the arrow on the thing. Wherever it is, that's where it's at, right?
Right.
And wherever it don't go, that's where it be, right?
Yeah.
If it's always going where it's already been, it's only one. Can that ever gain?
No.
So with the people out there teaching their children to do what they think is right, is that good or bad?
Probably bad.
Okay, now, they was taught what their parents taught was right. Was that good or bad?
Probably bad also.
Everything is exactly in its place. Ain't nothing can move or change. You get one out of order, can you move through it?
Say it again.
On the inside, if you get one number out of the proper order, can you move through it?
No.
Ain't no way, because it works in, but you can zoom right across all of them. So if everything got to be perfectly aligned, you can't move nothing and change it, right? So if the God comes from the beginning of time and it's over there, the one you got, they've been waiting ever since then. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing moved. Their mama waited, their mama all the way back to Moses and them. And even notice the damn thing cut off at the end of Moses and them. Christ and John the Baptist cut us off. All this Christ stuff is where you got to start. To get on the other side of Jeff Bezos, you got to start from here and go to there. Because y'all missed it. When you was born, you were down there where it was. But you got taught backwards. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Michael Jackson wasn't taught backwards. He in the cloud. Whitney Houston wasn't. They started out, then they singing talent took them through that chitlin circuit, what you call it, the church thing, singing the gospel. You know, on that thing, I put some of those on my Facebook page. Well, don't worry. We can sit right here forever because, like I say, I'd rather do it all with you. Just pile them up. And but me and my spot to you, you can't put nothing in that spot. Your spot out in the world. I can't come out there. But if you call me, I added that spot and added that spot and added that spot and added that spot. You can go around in both of them. Because your window is different. I keep saying we got two different windows. Where I call you and you call me, it's one-sided now because the things that you and I do in here, we can't do nothing personally with you from here. Because this is that character that started from the beginning in one of my daughters. When it's the same house, but it's a different character. It's branching off. That's why I put the Facebook page and just told anybody who wasn't at that thing to go over there because it's way down the road further. Because it's a journey. The thing going along from the beginning. It's like soap opera. You watch it a little bit just like the soap operas. You'll see it. It's inside of you. And once you see it inside of you, who can take it from you? But get back to this and that. The thing is, I can't see what's inside of you. But out of you ask me and tell me what's there, I'll say, stank, that one hits that. But I can't do it. How am I going to do it and find you? If I call you, who winner is going to be?
Mine.
If I call you, who winner is going to be doing the call?
Yours.
So I got that. When I go you, now when you call me, you think it's the same one? You can't put nothing in me and your thing. Can't nobody never be in me and your thing in history but me and you. When I give it to you, when they get it, they in your thing. Right?
Okay.
If I was showing it to Frank, could you see it?
No.
Okay, but you could get you right along with it. You'll see the same thing he do, right? But when you first go there, how you gonna see it? We talk about totally different thing, but in this case, They're out in the world. I don't talk about nothing out there because I'm not out there. Everything, God, all the spirits are inside of your skin. You don't have to, you give up out there. Hell, everything is there. But on your case, you can go back out there. All the way out there. Because I'm giving you all, but you got it's like the alphabet. Now, don't worry. I can strengthen you big time, but I can't do it on this end. I just have to take it because it's not in your character. I'm showing that story with what we talking about is fitting something there. Remember, this wasn't personal with me and you. You just what you call it? What's the prop? Do it. Let me straighten something. Let me straighten something out first. You see that pose right there?
This pose? Oh.
Did you see it?
No.
Well, when you see it arise, that's called the look.
Yeah. Okay.
So you know what's coming.
You see this pose?
Hey.
Okay.
You know what's coming next, right?
Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
If you can just see them gritty teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah, listen, you know, our deal was you open the thing, I got that foundation put at this level. Pile them up, but all you got to do is I got to let you see it. I've been saying, stand up there, you know, listen to the talk when I be saying it on the little thing with all the numbers. It's a temple, but the one where I be explaining. The thing, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. But you can't have nothing. If you're going to speak the Russian language, you can do it tomorrow. After you do one beforehand, because I want you to get the one you're talking on, but that same thing, the one where I'm talking. We've got them three dark, the bottom three things is dark, saying how you got to show somebody that second thing. Those are the 12, them characters, those are the 12 gates to get into the house. The 12 steps. The spirit of truth, the alphabet, all those 12 things is that. That's crash shit. You got to come through it to get here. That's his thing. You can't have it. It's the foundation, his thing. You build on the foundation. You got to stand on top of it to go, but you got to go across all, what's the name too? Jeff Bezos and them, they thing already in the cloud. All the things in the world is the Christ, but you can't jump over them. How you going to jump over? Somebody got to bring you 1, 2, 3, 4, and just let open it up so you can see it inside of yourself. You know how I tell you the little thing about we go by the twos, by the singles, and then by the twos, and then by the 5, 10, counting to get brighter and brighter and brighter. Mm-hmm. You know where it is, got to show you, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're going on a journey and it ain't getting brighter and brighter and brighter, that journey getting anywhere?
Nope.
Okay, but you can't change nothing out there. But you get the opportunity, you can't come in without touching somebody on the shoulder. You know what that means, right?
No.
In other words, you can't go to the second grade by closing the first grade up and walking over there when you start in the school. Can
you? No.
So if you start in the business, you do the first day of the job and you tear it up, put it in the trash can, then do the second day. You start in the business?
No.
So what's got to happen, that first day thing got to be duplicated, right? Because you got to have a test. I mean, how you going to leave the class without being tested? Right?
Okay.
Okay, well, if you don't have the test, how you going to know you can see if you can go to the next thing because it's going to change in the character. If you don't complete the alphabet, how you going to get the vowels? You got to be able to see them so you can get A, E, I, O, U out of it. It's only the alphabet keep changing. Nothing else ever changed. The alphabet only blends in. The stuff got its own life. You can't do nothing in there. Everything in its place, how you going to do something? You have to, don't look, get all that shit, let the spirit use you, they're inside of you. Everything inside of your skin is God. Everything outside of your skin, that's the world. The things you see, people already brought from inside of that out. It can't ever go back. The gods you worship, they're outside. They're idols. The spirits are inside. How in the hell you gonna worship something on the outside and think you're gonna die and come on the inside? Shit, you got to see it. How you gonna see it? You come here fresh and clean from the starting over with the Christ thing, and you're supposed to start going down that road. Putting everything that you see under your feet. Under your feet means you standing on top of it, means you doesn't pass by it, right?
Okay.
When you get to the 12th grade, ain't the 11th grade under your feet?
Yep.
From that, all the way under your feet. Okay, now, let me see now. Let me see it. You might act like you give me a look. So I'm going to say, hey, you remember, let's see, it was in, I think it's Mark 3, 20-something verse. And I don't want to go to it, but you remember Mark 3 where he was saying that you can't enter a strong man's house and spoil his goods without first binding the strong man.
Okay.
Okay, what do you think he's saying?
I don't know.
And Matthew had said that it would in the 12th chapter of Matthew it said that no, forget it. Let's go on from here. But if you're gonna bind the strong man, I'm trying to cross over and I cross over and I know better than that. You know, I forgot we did on the video. But anyway, so when you cross over from, you know, it's like the things I see, it just come out all the time because I'm going along the journey. And everything I see, I tell it. So anybody lost thinking, it's inside of you. And it's just like a soap opera. Once you start learning language, it's there. It's working all the time. And once you practice it a little bit, one word here, two words there, you speak it. But it's a lot better to not know how to speak. One, because you ain't gonna have nothing different with you when you go somewhere else. You ain't got it no way. You just let that cursor when you move. Am I out of time yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know, like you the prop. But you know, when you get it, don't guess at it though, because it's reflecting the Diann. Out of all the damn people, you the only one can do it. I've been trying to get people to do this all my days. To let me talk, but I got a lot of shit. So now here's what we need to do here. I can't do it. I'm inside. I got so many of them up. But the shit getting lost in the cloud. I can't keep up with that. So you need, what do they do the next step up from that? Well, let's forget about that. I don't know how to look to me. Like, I'm going to tell you what you need, but you have to do it. But remember now, if you start that thing that you open, I don't want to see it. So if I say it and you do it, what's going to happen? I see it, and I see where you are. I see where it's got to go. If I say that's the alphabet now, you're going to say, wow, you're going to go A, B, C, D. What is, let me straighten you out, and then you're going to practice till you got it, right? Then I come out, oh, let me test you. Run by it. And you say them, I say, yeah, you got them, Diann. Because if you didn't have them that way, and I say, oh, since you got the alphabet, excuse me, go in there now and pull out the A, E, I, O, U, and sometime Y. And practice that. I go about my business, right?
Okay.
5 minutes later, shit, I got it. You're learning. It's inside of you. You practice it every time. Your ears ain't never heard a sound. That's amazing, man. If it ever come out, if you ever heard it, it's gonna let you know. If it ever heard a voice and seen a face, it ain't never gonna escape it. You know that, right?
Okay.
You think you remember the people that you know? Shit, no, that ain't how it works. Because right now, if I say Michael Jackson, you've seen his face. Several of them, but it's the same one. That's what the truth was, right? Anything not true can't be. You got to be what you are on the inside. You can't be nothing nobody taught you. How? Shit, you go there and I showed some things on that Facebook page of K1 Carpenter. Now those things ain't heard them nowhere. But I see all those old things I started out on this page, like living a life with them. I see them all coming together. and I show on that. Listen, I'm talking to. Remember, me and you doing the prop. You see the look, right? You just make sure you get that. I get you because I've been pro. But anyway, I mean, really though, am I doing off course or something?
You have 2 minutes. No, did you have a question for me? I didn't hear a question.
What do you mean?
What's making you ask, am I off, are you off course or whatever? Because
you're looking like you're ready to get smart. You kind of like catching me.
Oh no, I was reacting to your look.
You know when it started, right? When I set up the thing with Frank, the little scenario, and I thought, oh, this is how I'm gonna get out of this.
No. I mean, I don't care about you. About you.
I mean, you can go ahead and sweat it a little bit because I know right after that, what I did, I give you the eye, and I know that scared you back. That scared you straight.
I'm so scared.
Yeah, but I don't know how you do, but it been me. Now, the best thing you can possibly have to do your brother a big favor is like now the best thing you can, but like it's a business, but you ain't never got to touch it. You never got to touch it. You can put people in charge of it. Now, if you can get like a white person, a woman, young, like ain't never had a job. So won't we get what can we do that I can put someone to make some money so you can pay somebody to do it? If I go to the TV or something, I can't come back here. But if I set up back here and then go there, what do it do?
Well, we had a conversation about what we needed to do with
Diann, you have to
know a little bit.
I can't put that in there.
I still know a little bit. I don't care how many times you put your little pitiful fist up.
Diann, we got 2 different windows, honey. Mm-hmm. This is my spot inside of you. Send your spot here. We can't talk about this. And I'll open it up so you can go around in both of them.
Yeah, here we are. Okay.
It ain't no different that scenario with Frank. When he called me, he got to call me from out there in the world. So I got to come from inside of me to go out there and talk to Frank. Right?
Okay.
I can't come out from out there in the world. You can. By coming away from out there, you can go back. But I got too many stakes in the damn ground. You ain't got no stake in the ground. You ain't got nothing that you're talking with your brother. You don't like that? It's going to get better. You just have to start at the beginning of something. In the beginning, got to look like it ain't nothing, or you won't take a step, right?
Okay.
The 1 is one thing, the 2 is another one. But 89 trillion zigging is a totally different damn ball game. But you got to get there by going 1, 2, 3, 4, right? How you gonna see it? It's been right. It's inside of you the whole life. You ain't seen it, and it didn't close up to probably about you dreamed about it till you about 16. Everything's that y'all don't believe y'all remember y'all small. You seen everything, everything. I guess so. I guess y'all spent all your time in front of the TV. I ain't never been that kind of person. Hell no. They showing what they do, and I'm gonna sit there and watch it. That damn crazy. I'm looking at them doing their thing, and I'm gonna be praying to do mine. I got to be a damn fool to do that. What you say?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but when you're looking at the people like James Brown and them in the lights, they videos in the cloud, and then we spiritual beings, we that digital thing. You see Mark Zuckerberg them moving into. Y'all are behind following them churches and Republicans. That's a Russian. They ain't the 2 sides. Everybody outside is authoritarian. They're the devil. Everybody inside, the people you see doing the things like with James Brown and them, they're God. They're doing the things you can go into. My thing, that Facebook page over there, I did the K-Room Copper, these young people who just hear it, and they just showing this power of the spirit of coming from the gospel truth, but it's their character. Everything ain't for your character. You know that, right? We figured out the other day. This character here can be heard by 625 million people. And everybody can hear it, but it's got to be, there's only, look, everyone you see speaking, they got their cry behind them, right? And they lead them out there with some bullshit they believe, and they look to them like God. They prayed and all. It look right to them. You know that, right?
Yeah.
They all gonna be fucked up if you don't help them. I tried. I can't come out. But you can, because I had to go the first time. And I can show somebody the other time while I do what I do. That's what I'm doing with you. If I can get you to find you a young white girl to hire for. In other words, you need somebody who ain't driven by nobody else, because you got to be free inside of yourself. When you see something, then you can use it or not, right? Okay. If I show you the numbers, you got to walk around counting?
No.
You got to go higher than 100 if you don't want to?
Probably not.
But what happens if you don't let me show them to you?
Can't do it.
Can I show it to you inside of yourself and you can call it the devil?
I'm going to say no, but let's listen to Mark.
How the hell the devil going to get on the inside of your skin? You can't even get in there because you're out there with him.
You said if I showed you something.
If I show you something on the inside of you, can you call it a devil?
No, that's not what I heard, but no. Okay.
You get inside of your skin, everything inside of your skin is God. Everything outside of your skin is the devil.
Okay.
Because it won't let you come back in.
All right, let's listen to Mark chapter 16. We'll pick up right there. Okay, next time. Thanks. Bye.
Chapter 16. And when the Sabbath was past, Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of James, and Salome had bought sweet spices that they might come and anoint him. And very early in the morning, the first day of the week, they came unto the sepulchre at the rising of the sun. And they said among themselves, Who shall roll us away the stone from the door of the sepulchre? And when they looked, they saw that the stone was rolled away, for it was very great. And entering into the sepulchre, they saw a young man sitting on the right side, clothed in a long white garment, and they were affrighted. And he saith unto them, Be not affrighted. Ye seek Jesus of Nazareth, which was crucified. He is risen. He is not here. Behold the place where they laid him. But go your way, tell his disciples and Peter, that he goeth before you into Galilee. There shall ye see him, as he said unto you. And they went out quickly and fled from the sepulchre, for they trembled and were amazed. Neither said they anything to any man, for they were afraid. Now when Jesus was risen early the first day of the week, he appeared first to Mary Magdalene, out of whom he had cast 7 devils. And she went and told them that had been with him, as they mourned and wept. And they, when they had heard that he was alive and had been seen of her, believed not. After that he appeared in another form unto 2 of them, as they walked and went into the country. And they went and told it unto the residue, neither believed they them. Afterward he appeared unto the 11 as they sat at meat, and upbraided them with their unbelief and hardness of heart, because they believed not them which had seen him after he was risen. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world, and preach the gospel to every creature. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. And these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name shall they cast out devils. They shall speak with new tongues. They shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. So then, after the Lord had spoken unto them, he was received up into heaven and sat on the right hand of God. And they went forth and preached everywhere, the Lord working with them and confirming the word with signs following. Amen.
Thank you. We will talk to you again soon. Bye.